All right, PB. So, suppressing the truth in unrighteousness. I've talked about this just a few weeks ago. I think I did. I hope I did. I don't know. If I didn't, someone remind me and I'll go back and maybe start over again. But I'm jumping in because this is a word for today. Not just a word for all of mankind, but we do this a lot every day. And this right here is just, when I've read it, like I said, I always want to understand the depraved mind in Romans chapter 1. Now, we've all been there. We've all fallen short of the glory of God. Some of us more than others. That's where spiritual death comes in. Some of us, most of our lives, we can say, hey, my mom and dad raised me in church, taught me godly principles. Not that, they were all 100% or not, but, you really can't say that you have a spiritual birthday because you were born spiritually alive unto God. We're not born into a sin nature. We're taught the sin nature. And we are born spiritually alive, just like God made Adam. He made Adam spiritually alive. He said, let us make man in our image. And those words that he spoke are still working today. That's how powerful God's words are. He spoke them thousands of years ago, and they're still operating today. And if you don't believe, again, you're suppressing the truth. If you don't believe God's word is true, you can always look at the time and age that we're in. Things that are coming to pass on the earth today, spoken thousands of years ago. I'm just going to leave it right there. A lot of truth into that. And by not believing, that's suppressing the truth and unrighteousness. But it says in Romans 1:18, it says that we suppress the truth in unrighteousness. And what happens is that God has revealed himself to man. He has given us the stars and given us the air. Everything you see around you is evidence, even science. Christians in the past have been known to shy away from science, but science is proof and evidence that God does exist, that there is a creator out there somewhere. You can't just say that this all happened by accident. Even in the Big Bang Theory, they said, these two atoms or dust particles in space came together and something happened. They said something happened. Well, what happened? They don't know. Something happened. And intelligent design makes more sense than, the Big Bang Theory. I believe in intelligent design that, boom, something happened. Okay. God took two dust particles with his fingers and, started the universe and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm not suppressing the truth. I'm not suppressing. Hey, dinosaurs are here for a reason. They were here for some reason. It's obvious. I'm not going to suppress that truth. There is a gap, I believe, between Genesis verses 1 and verse 2, and I believe things set in motion in there, okay? There were things that happened. So there is a gap. There are things on the earth, that I was watching, and there's a documentary, I think on Prime Video, where it talks about when you look at like the Grand Canyon and everything, and erosion, there's no erosion in those lines. Something happened that caused all that dirt to set in. And if it just set in and there's supposed to be a period of time between each layer, there's supposed to be erosion. There was no erosion. It's just straight layer of dirt, So whatever happened instantly, okay? A lot of questions we have about things like that, and someday we'll get to know them and everything. So, but I'm not suppressing that truth, okay? I'm embracing that truth, and suppressing the truth in unrighteousness. We often suppress the truth of God and God's word. And that's what happens when we start down this journey of the depraved mind. How do we suppress the truth? It's done with unrighteousness. It's not done in righteousness. The righteous are not going to forsake truth, okay? They're going to embrace it, all right? And truth, you see, the depraved mind starts with suppressing the truth. I believe, again, it starts with childhood. Again, I don't think that we're born spiritually dead. I think we're spiritually alive, and we're taught the sin nature. We're taught to suppress the truth and unrighteousness, and in that, spiritual death comes. I've experienced it. I know I have. To a degree, I mean, I suppressed the truth, and I could tell you death came. I mean, it was just terrible, okay? But life has come also. So righteousness will not suppress the truth. We do it in unrighteousness. Children are products of their environment. Adults are products of their choices. Say that one more time. Children are a product of their environment. And adults are products of their choices. Suppressing the truth. Okay? I'm going to leave that right now. I'm about 6 minutes or so, and I'm going to go a little bit further in suppressing on the next video, because it's more than just, hey, I'm going to give you some words that will, hey, oh, that makes sense, okay? So look, you be encouraged, be blessed, and enjoy your day.